Hi, I'm Tim, and today we're going to do a little bit of ear training, right? Do you have a lazy ear? Do you want to really get good at mixing? You need to be able to hear all these kinds of different frequencies, these different octaves. You really need to hear, is it too muddy? Is it too boxy? Is it too tinny? Do I need to, push the low end? Do I need to maybe have like a 3 dB dip at a certain frequency range? All these kinds of things are so difficult just to even hear when you're starting out. So the best way to get good at this is to do actual ear training. Like think of it like an actual workout. And because workout can be sometimes a bit tedious and not so fun to do alone, I thought, hey, I'll make a video about it and let's do it together. I'll show you how I do my daily ear training workout. And I kind of show you, how I make these decisions, where I try to find out which frequencies are being boosted or not, and hopefully you can learn something, and we can do these things together. I might upload them even more often then, just so we all get really strong ears, so to say. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm using this website called webted.net, and it's completely free, right? You can also use it. Just go here, and it looks a little bit weird, right? But it's actually not that difficult. Let's go into it. Let's go to tasks, and let's go to parametric equalization. And here is where we're going to do a workout. We're going to do two workouts. The first one is pink noise. It already started, right? And the way this works is we're going to go through 10 questions. And in each questions, the pink noise, there will be like an EQ applied to it. So some frequency might be boosted, or it might be cut, and we have to find out which frequency is being boosted or cut and how much is it being attenuated. And we can do this in different kinds of difficulties, right? Let's maybe start with not a completely beginner one, but not the most complicated one either. Let's start with plus 12, minus 12, plus 6, minus 6 with a complete frequency range, right? So, and with one octave. So the way this works, we have the octaves from 63, 125, 250, 500, all the way up to 16,000 hertz. And the signal is going to be either boosted by 6 or 12 dB or being brought down by minus 6 or minus 12. Let's get started. So now we're just hearing the raw signal. Let's listen to it a little bit just to know what it sounds like. Cool, let's now look at the question. And you'll notice me going back and forth between the bypass and the question to kind of really see what is the change. I think this is fairly obvious. It's definitely very high. The high signal is being definitely pushed a lot. I would guess it's maybe 8,000 or 16,000 and probably 12 dB. Now let's go to your response to see what it is. And here we can make changes, right, and experiment, right? So I had said 8,000 plus 12. It's different, right? I think it's actually 16,000. Sounds pretty much the same. Let's check the answer. And it was correct. It was 16,000 and plus 12 dB. Alright, on to the next question. It automatically goes to bypass. So this is a raw signal again. Let's get used to this again, because after a while you just get used to the response or the question signal, and that's actually not the case. Alright, what's the question? That's already a bit more difficult, right? I would say it's probably 6 dB because it's not that strong, and it sounds like it's something in the low mids. Like wood, like there's something down there that's being boosted. Like not the very low end, but something in the mid lows, right? Maybe 125, maybe 250. Let's first see with 12 dB to really get a strong feeling for what that response is. I think it's 250 and probably 6 dB. Now let's compare it. Raw signal. Question. Response. I would say it sounds the same. And it was correct. Nice. Alright, let's go on. Oh shit, that's difficult. I think there's something in the lows that's being pushed down. It's not that much lows. Yeah, maybe it's even at 63, and let's start with minus 12. Let's see what that would be. Is it minus 6? I'm making really strong changes to get a feel for that frequency. No, I think it's minus 12. No. Okay, wow, that was really wrong. It was actually 125 and only minus 6. We should have tested this maybe, right? That's a nice thing. We can test our responses. I actually wasn't sure if it's 63, so maybe before saying it is gonna be 63, I should have just tested 125 and see, checked if that's maybe more correct. Correct. Let's go on. Wow, another difficult one. Okay. Again, it's the low frequencies which are being brought down, so let's see what it is. Let's start with 125 this time. So I was testing between 125 and 63 and kind of listening for the difference in my response. And what I hear is when I'm at 63, I can actively hear the 125 coming back up, right? I really hear this 125 hertz is really low, right? As you can hear it kind of being there and not there. And now I check if it questions if does it have the 125 frequency or does it not have it? And I think it has it, so I think the answer is 63. I think it's 63 and minus 12. Yeah, it is. Wow, these were two very difficult ones, especially super low and super high is very difficult to hear. Alright, next question. Much easier. Definitely clear. Plus 12, I would say. Very high. Let's test with 400. Oh, actually, it's not 12, but 400 is correct, but it's 6. Yeah. Alright, next question. Let's go. I can really hear, going from question 2 bypass, the highs are being put back in, so they must be being brought down. I'm not sure if it's 8K or 16K. Let's test with 8K first. I think 8K is correct, but maybe it's minus 6. Yeah, that sounds very similar. Nice. Let's go. Next question. Oh, I think it's the very low end that's being put up. I think it's 63 with like a plus 6. Yeah, plus 12 is too much. Yeah, 63 hertz for 6 dB. Let's go on. Again, the high end. There's something missing in the high end. Not the very high end, because I can still hear the very high sizzle. Is it 4K? Is it 2K? Is it 8K? I'm gonna go with 4K. Yeah, 4K is minus 12 dB. That's it. Alright, 2 questions to go. Let's go. Another one where the low end is being pushed. I really don't like it. I really don't like these low end questions. They're so difficult. I'm gonna say, is it this again? It might be 63 Hz plus 6 dB, but maybe it's 125, so let's check that. No, it's not that. That is more of a whoo, like a noisy sound. No, it must be 63 to 6. Yeah. Okay. Whew, hopefully we get an easy one for the last question. Okay, there's something high end, something that's being put down. It's not a very high. Is it 2 or 1? I think it's 2k at minus 6 dB, yeah. Alright, nice. That was it. Nice. 90% score. I think there was one question where we had both the frequency and the strength of the change wrong, but we had everything else right, so that was really nice. What was your score? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you want to do this more times with more examples, maybe higher difficulties or maybe less difficulty, let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's work out together and get really good at mixing. All right, cheers. See you next time.